Alright, hey guys, I want you to come join this server, and I'm going to walk you through some of the things that are going on in the server. And when you first get in the game, you're going to want to pick a unique name before you come in, and it'll come up with either /login, it'll tell you to log in, and if it tells you to log in, then that means that player name is taken. So you're going to have to pick another name. But if it tells you to register, you're going to do /register, and then your password. So you'd pick a unique password, maybe password like that, and then it'll say you have logged into the server. And then the next time you join the game, you would do /login with that same password. So I'm going to show you some of the different things here. If you got bones in your hand, you could right click different blocks and it will emote things. Yeah, so try right clicking things with different blocks and it'll emote things, and it'll consume the item, so it takes a bit of bones away from you so that you can't just spam this all day long. Another thing that is different, some things you'll have to get the ranks for them, but there's miniguns, so you could shoot through glass, for example, and it's rapid arrow fire. PvP is off except for bows, the miniguns, and a few other items that have PvP elements to them. What else here? Fishing. Fishing is a little bit different on the server. Let's see if I can catch a fish here. Some drops are different. You can catch different types of fish. The fish itself doesn't change, but it'll say you got a different fish, and you can actually get ranks and ranked up by catching certain fish. So if you catch a shark, you'd get the title shark. And one player on the server right now actually has the shark title. I'll show you that if I can catch a fish here. Come on, fish. It's not working. Okay. Apparently I just caught a carp just by accident there. Okay, so I caught a carp and I received 30 cents. And there's different weights. You can catch master angler carps or trophy carps. And if you catch certain fish, like I said, you will get a rank. One player on the server right now, Connor, he caught a shark, so he got a rank. There's other ways to get ranks. So if you got a diamond sword in your hand and you right click blocks, you can find so for example, I right clicked a grass and nothing came up, so that means grass doesn't hold a rank. So I'll click logs here and nothing came up, so it doesn't hold a rank. But leaves does, so when I right click it, a message just popped up. It says ranks available, beekeeper and ladybug, and to use glass bottles. So if I right click the leaves with some glass bottles, then what's the name of this? Maybe bottle. So it'll go through this motions. So I just wasted some bottles. So I'm collecting some bugs right now. A new species was named after me. But if you keep on using this enough and you got enough glass bottles, eventually you'll get the rank, and the rank would be ladybug or beekeeper. And there's ranks hidden excuse me, throughout the world in different blocks, so you can find those. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. Half the battle is finding where the ranks are. Okay, so actually going back to the spawn, you're gonna spawn and you're gonna spawn on this island. So currently you're spawning on this island, and you'll kind of come into here and read all these signs. maps change all the time, so it's always good to read the spawn, read the signs. So your objective is you're actually stuck on this island, and you can't leave it. So to get off this island, you have to build a house. Don't grief. Follow the rules. Admin will come by. He'll check your house, and then if you did it and you didn't grief, then you'll get promoted, and you'll be able to leave the island. So to figure out if you can leave the island, you could do /list, and it'll tell you you're now a miner. So when you join the game, you'll be a default, and then when you get promoted, you'll be a miner. Or you could just type in chat, and it'll say, hey, you're a miner now. So now that you're a miner, you could view the warps, and you can do /warp, so you could look at all the warps to go to. So we'll go to /warp out, because that's the spawn we're using. And there's a whole bunch of commands here, and you can read all this. So you'll abandon your home after you've built all that. The island itself gets wiped out and regenerated every day. Promotions are made. So just build a decent house. It doesn't have to be like something fancy. You're not going to live there forever. It's just a stepping point to get off the island, if you follow that. So yeah, just build a house, build a decent, then you'll get out, and then it's just like any other server. Some things I want to follow here. There's shops here. So you can sell all this stuff for, so for example, you could sell 64 carrots for 35 cents. You could buy, for example, you could buy 1 cactus for $5. It's kind of a rip-off example there. But some new things here. So you could buy 64 dirt for $1. You can buy 64 sandstone for $4. There's saddles, name tags, leads, horse armor, stuff like that you can buy. Excuse me again, I got a cold. And then there's rare drops. So this right here is an unobtainable item, and so is this. But it drops in-game from different blocks, and you have a chance of getting them. So I got a few in my inventory here. So you'll get $50 if you have this. So I just got $50 from selling one of them, and I got another $50 for selling this. So there's actually a few more rares. There's a wall sign and a signpost. So yeah, I mean, things change, so there might be different drops system going on. Oh yeah, there's also a half iron door block. And there's a lot of other things. You can buy a lot of unobtainable items as well, so you can buy a sponge, for example, or a bed block, or a burning furnace. What else here? Ender chests. Can't remember what are these called. End portals. End portal blocks. You can buy heads. So yeah, I mean, stuff changes, so check that out. Another thing, we got some mini games going on. So if you view the warps, check out all the warps. We got a minigame PvP. So this little minigun PvP thing here, and like I said, the glass is like a minigun. So if you just hold right click with an arrow in a hand, you'll shoot players. So I'll TP some people here just to show you. So if you can see, and the objective is to hold your tower, and it's kind of like King of the Hill. So once you're up here on your turret, if you will, then you'll be able to take people out. So he's firing back at me, and it becomes like a battle, and everybody would take a tower. So you could have 4 people per tower. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could team up and have teams. So you could, one guy is on one tower, one guy's on another tower. And yeah, it's really fun. I got God mode on right now, otherwise I'd show you. I don't want to spam kill these guys, so. But yeah, it's really fun. There's a other mini game. We got a mini game just over here as well, and it's Cops and Robbers. Oh, this is just a little Parker thing. But yeah, there's Cops and Robbers, and it's a little bit different from what you've seen on YouTube. And this is it right here. The objective is to escape, and the cell area is over there. So as an inmate, you would start over there, and there's a whole bunch of different passageways, and you go through this little maze thing, and there's escape exits on each side. So as a warden, you can, I'll show you how the warden works. So if you have a flint in your hand, it'll send them to their cell. So if it's actually nighttime, they automatically will get locked in their jail. So they're all in their jail right now. But once it becomes day, the cell will open and they'll be able to leave. And you can just right click, send them back to jail, and it'll say, you know, your name, get back in there. As an inmate, you could right click things with a feather to basically troll the warden and say, hey, you know, come get me, I'm fucking trying to escape. So you could, for example, you could run through here. There's different blocks, so and it'll say alert the warden, you know. It's just basically to troll the warden and just to toy with him a bit. But the warden would be on a horse and he'd be trying to get you. It's a really fun game. And then your escape exit is actually down here, and there's another one on the other side, and it's the exact same thing. And if you right click this with a feather, it'll say you escaped from jail, and you can join in as a warden if you wanted to. All depends how many people are playing. You can make up your own rules. What else did I want to go through here? I think that's it. Read the signs. Every server's different. Maps change all the time, you know. There's factions. Other minigames are adding. Server's relatively new, so yeah. View the warps, all that good stuff. Alright guys, check the ITP for the description. Peace out.